Have you ever woken up in the morning and thought, why do I feel more tired now than when I went to bed? You're not alone. So many people over 60 say the same thing. The energy just isn't what it used to be. You're doing everything right, going to bed at a decent hour, trying to eat healthy. But somehow, you still wake up feeling like your get up and go just got up and left. Well, the truth is, as we age, our bodies and minds need a little more care, especially in the mornings. And the good news? You don't need fancy supplements, extreme workouts, or a complete lifestyle overhaul. Sometimes it's the small, simple habits that make the biggest difference. Think of your mornings as the foundation for your entire day. When you start strong, everything else, your mood, energy, focus, just flows better. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 incredibly simple but powerful habits you can do every morning to boost your energy, improve your health, and yes, even feel years younger. These habits are practical, realistic, and easy to add to your routine, no matter your current fitness level or schedule. Let's start with the first one, and it might surprise you, because it doesn't involve movement or even eating. It's about how you wake up. Most people over 60 don't realize that how you wake up sets the tone for your entire body's chemistry that day. You know how sometimes you jolt awake from an alarm, immediately start thinking about everything you have to do, and rush out of bed? That kind of start puts your body in stress mode right away. Your heart rate spikes, cortisol rises, and your energy takes a hit before your feet even hit the floor. So instead, try this. When you first wake up, before you even sit up, spend just 2 or 3 minutes in stillness. Breathe deeply. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold for 4, and exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Do this 3 or 4 times. This simple breathing pattern calms your nervous system, lowers stress hormones, and signals your brain that you're safe and in control. You'll be surprised how this tiny moment of peace can transform the rest of your morning. Some people even say it helps reduce their joint stiffness, simply because their body is more relaxed when they start to move. Now, once you've taken that moment to breathe, it's time to hydrate. And this is our second habit. Water first, coffee second. I know, that's a tough one. Many of us have been reaching for that hot cup of coffee before we even fully open our eyes. But here's the thing. After a night of sleep, your body is dehydrated. Even mild dehydration in the morning can lead to fatigue, foggy thinking, and sluggish digestion. Drinking a full glass of water, preferably room temperature with a little lemon, helps kickstart your metabolism, flush out toxins, and get your organs moving. Think of it like this. You wouldn't try to drive your car without oil or coolant, right? Well, your body is the same. Giving it that first glass of water is like putting the key in the ignition the right way. And it doesn't need to be fancy. Just a regular glass of clean water will do the job. The lemon just adds a bit of vitamin C and helps support your liver, which plays a big role in your energy levels. Bonus tip, if you take medications in the morning, having that water first helps your body absorb them better. Now that your brain is calm and your body is hydrated, we can move into the third habit. And this one might be the most energizing of them all. It's movement, but not what you're probably picturing. I'm not talking about going for a 5-mile jog or doing 100 push-ups. This is gentle, intentional morning movement. Just 5 to 10 minutes of stretching and light activity to wake up your muscles and joints. A few arm circles, some shoulder rolls, a light march in place, and some ankle rotations. That's it. Nothing intense or painful. Just enough to tell your body, hey, we're alive and we're moving. When you move your body first thing in the morning, even just a little, you improve your circulation, get oxygen flowing to your brain, and loosen up stiff muscles. It also boosts your mood because physical movement helps release feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. And let's be honest, sometimes just that tiny bit of movement is what helps you feel like you've started your day instead of dragging yourself through it. I once spoke to a woman in her early 70s who told me her knees used to ache terribly every morning. She'd wake up stiff, frustrated, and tired. But after just 2 weeks of doing a short 5-minute morning stretch routine, she said her mornings completely changed. The stiffness was reduced, her energy improved, and even her mood felt lighter. It wasn't a miracle. It was simply a matter of creating momentum in the body. So, you've taken a moment to breathe and set your mental tone. You've hydrated your system to get things flowing. And you've moved just enough to get your blood circulating and your energy rising. These 3 small actions, done with intention, can completely change the way you experience your mornings after 60. But we're not stopping there. There are still a couple more powerful habits to add to this energizing morning routine. Ones that don't just boost how you feel today, but ones that actually support your long-term health and longevity. Let's keep going. So now that you've woken up gently, giving your body the hydration it craves, and moved a little to get the blood flowing, you're already ahead of most people your age when it comes to setting up a day full of energy and vitality. But the real secret to longevity and feeling youthful lies not just in what we do with our bodies, but also in what we feed them, especially in the morning. That brings us to the next habit, and it's one that gets overlooked far too often: feeding your body real fuel first thing in the morning. Now, when I say real fuel, I'm not talking about sugary cereals or white toast with jam. Those give you a quick burst of energy, sure, but then leave you crashing by mid-morning, feeling foggy and tired again. What your body truly needs, especially after 60, is a breakfast that keeps your blood sugar stable, supports your muscles and brain, and keeps you full without weighing you down at Oh, what does that look like? Think protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Something as simple as a couple of boiled eggs with half an avocado and a slice of whole grain toast. Or maybe a bowl of plain Greek yogurt with berries, chia seeds, and a drizzle of honey. These types of breakfasts do more than just fill your stomach. They give your brain the fuel it needs to stay sharp, and they help prevent the energy crashes that often hit mid-morning. There's even growing research that shows eating a protein-rich breakfast can improve mood and mental clarity, especially in older adults. And when your body gets used to this kind of fuel in the morning, you'll likely find that you're snacking less, moving more, and feeling more in control of your day. One gentleman I spoke with, 68 years old, told me that simply swapping out his morning pastry for eggs and spinach changed everything for him. He lost weight without trying, felt more alert throughout the day, and even started walking more because he wanted to, not because he had to. Now, I know some people just don't feel hungry in the morning, especially if they're used to skipping breakfast. But that can be a sign your metabolism has slowed down. By gently reintroducing a small, nutrient-rich meal in the morning, you actually help kickstart that internal engine. Start small if you need to, maybe a smoothie with some spinach, protein powder, and almond milk. The key is consistency, not perfection. Your body will adjust, and you'll begin to crave those healthier choices over time. Now, while nourishing your body with the right food is crucial, we can't forget the role of your mind in your overall health. That leads us right into the next habit, and it's something that often gets pushed to the side in a busy world: intentional mindset work. I'm talking about just 5 minutes of positive focus in the morning. It doesn't need to be complicated or spiritual, unless that speaks to you. This could be journaling, reading an inspirational quote, saying a prayer, or even just sitting quietly with a few thoughts of gratitude. Why is this so powerful? Because your mind sets the stage for how you respond to everything that happens throughout the day. When you start your morning with intention, by reminding yourself of something you're grateful for or setting a positive tone, you activate a part of the brain that actually helps regulate emotions and reduce anxiety. That's not just feel-good talk. That's neuroscience. One woman in her early 70s told me she started writing down 3 things she was grateful for every morning. Nothing big, just simple things like sunshine through the window or a call from my granddaughter yesterday. Within a couple of weeks, she noticed she was less irritated by small things. She smiled more, and her husband even asked what she'd been doing differently, because her energy felt lighter. It's amazing how something so simple can create such a ripple effect in how we carry ourselves. And let's be honest, life after 60 can bring its share of challenges. From changing routines to health concerns to shifting relationships, it's easy to feel like things are slipping out of your control. But this small daily act of anchoring yourself mentally gives you that little boost of emotional strength you need to face the day with resilience. You don't need a fancy journal or a big plan. You can write your thoughts on a sticky note or just say them out loud while brushing your teeth. What matters most is the intent behind it. You're choosing to start your day with positivity, and that choice, made daily, adds up in a big way over time. So think about this for a moment. If you wake up calmly, hydrate with intention, move your body gently, fuel it with real food, and set your mind on something positive, all before mid-morning, you've already done more for your health and happiness than most people do all day. And not because you pushed yourself too hard or made a drastic change, but because you took small, deliberate steps that respect your body and mind exactly as they are right now. There's still one more habit to go, one that ties everything together and helps your body and brain maintain all the progress you've made so far. Let's keep going. By now, you've given your body the gentle wake-up it needs, hydrated with purpose, moved your joints to get the blood flowing, fueled yourself with real, sustaining food, and taken a few minutes to set your mindset in the right direction. These habits are already working together to create a powerful foundation for your day, but there's one final piece to the puzzle, and it might surprise you. It's simple, but often overlooked, especially as we get older. That final habit is stepping outside. Yes, really, just getting outside for a few minutes every morning can do wonders for your energy, mood, and even how long you live. You see, our bodies are designed to respond to natural light. The sunlight you absorb in the morning helps regulate your internal clock, or what scientists call the circadian rhythm. This rhythm tells your body when to wake up, when to eat, when to feel alert, and when to rest. But here's the thing. If you spend your mornings inside under artificial lighting, your body doesn't get the signals it needs to function at its best. You might feel groggy longer, you might not sleep as well later that night, and your mood might feel a little heavier, even if you can't quite put your finger on why. Now think about the last time you took a short walk in the morning. Do you remember how the cool air felt on your skin, or how the sunlight made everything look a little more alive? That's not just a pleasant feeling. It's your biology responding to the natural world. Just 10 to 15 minutes outside each morning helps boost serotonin, which is your brain's natural mood stabilizer. It also kickstarts the production of melatonin for later in the day, helping you sleep better at night. And this isn't just about sleep and mood. Studies show that regular morning sunlight exposure can lower blood pressure, reduce the risk of heart disease, and even strengthen your immune system. That's right, just by stepping outside, breathing in the morning air, and letting the sun touch your face, you're actively supporting your longevity. It doesn't have to be a power walk or a big outdoor workout. You can simply step onto your porch with your tea or coffee, or take a slow stroll around the block. Some folks like to sit by a sunny window with a good book, and while that's a lovely habit, it doesn't quite replace the benefits of real, direct exposure to natural light. If you're in a colder climate or it's gloomy out, try to get outside anyway. Even on cloudy days, natural light is stronger than indoor lighting and can help regulate your rhythm. I spoke to a couple recently, both in their 60s, who started making this a daily ritual. Every morning after breakfast, they walk their dog around the neighborhood, rain or shine. They told me it became more than just a walk. It became their time to connect, talk, laugh, and start their day together. And wouldn't you know it, they both said they feel more energized now than they did 5 years ago. There's also something deeply healing about seeing the world wake up with you. Birds singing, leaves rustling, the slow change of seasons. It reminds you that you're part of something bigger, something steady and beautiful. And in a stage of life where many things can feel uncertain, that sense of connection to nature can ground you in the best way possible. So now you've got 5 simple habits, all doable and all incredibly effective. You don't need fancy equipment, expensive memberships, or hours of free time. Just a few minutes of intention each morning. Wake up gently, hydrate, move, eat well, set your mindset, and step outside. These are the building blocks of energy, clarity, and longevity. And I want to say something important here. It's okay if you can't do all 5 right away. Start with 1 or 2. Make them part of your routine until they feel natural, and then add in the others. This isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, a little consistency, and a little love. These morning habits might seem small, But over time, they create a ripple effect that transforms your day and your life. So, if this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite way to start the day? Have you tried any of these habits already? Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. I love hearing your stories and insights. And if this video helped or inspired you even a little, go ahead and tap that like button. It really does help more people like you find this kind of uplifting content. And of course, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, so you never miss new videos designed to help you live well, age gracefully, and feel amazing every step of the way. Here's to mornings filled with peace, energy, and purpose. Here's to you, living your best life at any age. If this video gave you a fresh perspective or a helpful tip, give it a thumbs up. It really helps more people find this content. I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite way to start the morning? Have you tried any of these habits? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. I read every one. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a video that helps you live well, age gracefully, and feel your best every single day. Thanks for being here. Here's to brighter mornings and a longer, happier life, one day at a time.